Tim Griffin asks, what is the plan at center? I'm concerned that Richburg will go down again, and Garland is good, but he's not great. That's the only plan that they have. Weston Richburg will be the starting center, and if he does go down, then Ben Garland fills in. There is no other plan right now for the 49ers on the offensive line. Now, I'll say this. Losing 2 straight centers is very, very unlikely, so I would not worry about it too much. I think the 49ers offensive line is a top 10 in the league for sure and could become top 7 to top 5. There are a lot of good O-lines in the NFL, but the Niners have a lot of great pieces. I'm not worried about the O-line at all. Jimmy G will be protected. They will run the football very, very well. Roland, he asks, would we have won the Super Bowl if the refs would have called holding on the Chiefs O-line? Example, on the Chiefs Super Bowl winning play, Bosa was held about to sack Mahomes. Listen, here's the deal. Penalties happen all the time in the National Football League, and there are times that penalties are not called. And if you took every single penalty that wasn't called and made it a call that actually happened, the outcomes of games would be completely different. But that's the National Football League, and that's why we watch it. That's why it's exciting, and that's why they will continue to have human refs, because there's a human side of it and a human error side of it. Could they have won the game if the Bosa hold was called? Maybe, but maybe they shouldn't have given up a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter, right? That's where I would go. It's like, don't blow a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter. Don't throw interceptions, Jimmy Garoppolo. Get a stop on defense. Yes, would have helped, sure. But we're not going to go back and pick and choose, well, if there was a holding call here, we might have won, because he could do it to every single game, and the Niners would have lost more games and won more games and just blah, 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 back and forth. S-Squad asking, straight up, are we going to trade for Adams? I don't know. You want to call John Lynch and ask, John, what do you think? Are we going to call for Adams? Are we going to trade for Adams? He says that he doesn't know. There you go. I have no idea, honestly. I mean, this picking up steam thing that Grant Cohen said, I mean, it'd be great. I just don't see how they free up money, and so I'll keep saying that. Until they find money or that they don't have right now, I don't see the trade actually happening. But go ahead and prove me wrong, Jets and 49ers. I'd be fine with it. Another super chat here. You guys are going crazy on super chats. David asked, if Jimmy regresses, do you think that Kyle would make a run at Aaron Rodgers? Would they get along? This goes back to months ago. We talked about this on a 49ers report. There was a report that Shanahan was in love with Kirk Cousins and Shanahan was in love with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, what is the plan here to just trade for him at the trade deadline or get him after the end of the 2021 season? Because if Jimmy Garoppolo regresses, right? Regresses is the quote here, and is garbage through the first 8 games, is Aaron Rodgers going to come in and save the day? For them to trade for a quarterback at the trade deadline and Jimmy Garoppolo be healthy, like barring no injury, Jimmy Garoppolo would have to be absolutely trash through 8 games, like 1-7. And that's just not going to happen. So, no, I don't think so. Would they get along? I have no idea. I've heard a lot of inside stuff that Aaron Rodgers is a pain in the butt to coach with and a pain in the butt to play with. But, I mean, Kyle Shanahan, he's kind of an offensive genius. So, I don't see how I have no idea. But I don't see it happening because I trust in Jimmy Garoppolo. You know what I also trust in? George Kittle. And we did this a little bit earlier, but I think that this still matters. Best tight end in football. Thumbs up the video right now if you think it's George Kittle. If you are a hater and you think Travis Kelce, who we have the little boo and the thumbs down thing, is better, then you don't have to give the video a thumbs up. But I guarantee you, most of you guys are sane, rational 49er fans, and you understand that George Kittle is the best tight end in the National Football League. So give this video a thumbs up right now. I'm watching the thumbs up count right now on my phone. If it's not going to go up, then a lot of you guys are not telling the truth about your true 49ers fandom. So give this video a thumbs up right now if you think George Kittle is the best tight end in football. I expect hundreds and hundreds of thumbs up here in the next couple of minutes. Okay. More questions here. We had this one last week. I want to answer again. Will Deebo be better or worse when he comes back from the injury? I have no idea. Honestly, listen, a Jones fracture can be a 10-week thing or it could be a year-long thing. Ask Trent Taylor, who had 5 surgeries from multiple complications of the surgery with the same injury. Now, Deebo says the surgery went perfect. He's good to go. He expects from his mouth to be back week 1. Now, would I be surprised if the 49ers hold him out from week 1, hold him out from week 2 against the Jets, and then play him week 3 just to make sure he's 100%? No, I wouldn't be surprised. I might even encourage it. But I think the 49ers will use extra caution and make sure whenever he comes back, he is 100% ready to go. They're not going to rush him back. Let's see here. Jack Harrison, what is he asking here? What if we trade D4, 1-4 for Jamal Adams? Is that a first and a fourth for Jamal Adams and trade for Joey Bosa? Good Lord. And try and trade Solomon Thomas, and if not, release him. We can trade Pettis and Travis Benjamin for draft picks. All right, so what Jack is asking is, why don't we just trade the whole team? Okay, we trade everybody, and then we just get a brand new team of all superstars. I'm just kidding. Jack, listen, I appreciate the question, but this is just, what are we going to pull, like 5 trades off this offseason? Listen, if you want to trade D Ford in a first and I guess a fourth for Jamal Adams, that's a lot to give up, then sure, I would listen to it. But then you got to try and trade for Joey Bosa, and you want to trade Thomas, and you want to trade Pettis and Benjamin. They're not going to trade Pettis and Benjamin because Pettis and Benjamin are worth absolutely nothing because they might not even be on the football field this year in a 49er uniform. Now, if you do want the 49ers to trade for Jamal Adams, no one's stopping you from spamming Jay right now in the chat. I might be, kind of glass half empty guy because I keep saying, well, they don't have the money to sign him. But if you want them to just do it anyway and figure it out, type Jay down below right now. Just start spamming Jay down below in the comment section. Fun question, though. I mean, I wish that the NFL would just do trades every single week and make my job a lot easier. We just talk about trades and trades and trades. There's a reason why they're very rare, because they're hard to pull off because no team wants to be the loser in a trade overall. Now, you don't lose if you pick up this shirt because I guarantee you're going to look absolutely fantastic in it. Chatsports.com/49ers4th is the place to pick up your official Independence Day Stars and Stripes 49er t-shirt. They come in white. They come in red. They come in blue right here that you see right over there on your screen. And they come in the hoodie version. They come in men's sizes. They come in ladies' sizes. They come in all different sizes in terms of your official Independence Day gear. So if you have an Independence Day party and you don't have a shirt to wear, I encourage you guys to not only rep your country, but rep your team as well. You go to chatsports.com/49ers4th and pick one up right now. Oh, super chat alert. Another super chat is on the way. It's Roll-On saying, will we sweep every team in the NFC West? No, the 49ers will not. Listen, we're going to be 100% honest here. The 49ers are not going to sweep and go 6-0 inside the NFC West because the NFC West right now is the best division in football. Think about it. Is there a team in the NFC West that stinks? Like that's like going to win 4 or 5 games? No. The Rams are going to win football games because they have a lot of talent. They have great coaches. The Cardinals added a ton of talent, have year 2 Kyler Murray, and the Seahawks might even win the division, right? The Seahawks are the real challenge there. So, no, the 49ers are not going to sweep every single team. I think 4-2 in the division, 5-1 in the division. 3-3 in the division. They'll have a positive record, and they're not going to be 1-5. But 6-0 is very hard to do with how good this division is. Let's see here. Alan asked, do you think any of the undrafted free agents make the roster this year? I'm going to do a video in the future about each individual undrafted free agent and their chances of making the roster. That will come in the future. Right now, I don't see one. Now, could they make the practice squad? Sure. But we talk about active, like day 1, 53-man roster. I don't see one actually happening. Maybe one of the wide receivers. I'm blanking on their names. But right now, there's not an undrafted free agent where I go, oh my gosh, this guy is so good. Like, how did he go undrafted? They're undrafted free agents for a reason. A lot will make the practice squad, but not a lot are going to actually make the 53-man roster. Because the 49ers roster is as good as it comes in the National Football League. Nose GQ asks, I think Jimmy G scrambling more now that he has off his knee brace. Yeah, I think so. I think he could be a little more mobile this year because of the knee brace. But Jimmy Garoppolo is not a crazy mobile guy. He doesn't like to get out of the pocket. He doesn't like to move around that much. He's a pocket quarterback. He is as Tom Brady-like as they come in the NFL in terms of overall look, feel, and delivery inside the pocket. Now, he actually has to work on his footwork a little bit more. I keep watching tape of Jimmy Garoppolo, and every now and then his platform's just a little bit off. Might that be because of the knee brace? I don't know. It's probably because he's a young quarterback, and young quarterbacks don't have very good footwork. But if he improves that, he's going to keep getting better and better. I don't see him as running around. Carson Wentz runs around a lot. Dak Prescott runs around a lot. I don't see him going crazy, even with the knee brace off. Now, we just talked about who's the best team in the NFC in terms of the NFC West. Who do you think is the best team in the NFC West, or in the entire NFC right now? Type 4 for 49ers, right, if you love your team. And if you think it's somebody else, you can type O for other down below. Let me know what you guys think. 4 for 49ers, O for other. Give me your idea. Give me your list of who are the best teams right now in the NFC. Drop those comments down below. 49ers are right up there, guys. They are right up there. They're as good as they come. I try and be as unbiased as possible here, which is hard. We're all rooting and cheering for the 49ers, but they're as good as they come overall. I'd be typing 4 right now down below in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe down below to the 49ers Report because we do stuff like this every single Thursday. Literally the entire offseason, almost every single Thursday, we have had live rumor shows. We do news shows. We do mailbag videos. Everything happens here. YouTube.com/49ers TV, or just click the red subscribe button down below. And then you can be subscribed and notified whenever we jump on here for our brand new shows. Okay, just a couple more questions here, and then we're going to roll out. Let's see. Do you think Travis Benjamin making a big impact? Man, I don't know. I don't have a lot of trust in Travis Benjamin. Everyone's excited about Travis Benjamin or Juwan Jennings or Dante Pettis this year or Trent Taylor. I'm excited about Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and Jalen Hurd, and maybe Kendrick Bourne. Those should be your top 4 wide receivers. If anybody else down below on the depth chart wants to ball out, go for it. I'm more than willing to be excited about you. I'll scream the praises for Travis Benjamin if he balls out, but the odds of him actually doing that are very, very low. Okay, let's see here. Roll-On has another question. Will multiple 49ers have 900-plus yards this year? Is that receiving yards? Deebo will have 900 at least. He'll be a 1,000-yard receiver if he's healthy, right? If he plays all the games, he'll be a 1,000-yard receiver. Ayuk and Hurd, 900's a lot. Like Deebo Samuel didn't have a 900 yards receiving. He played every single game last year with the 49ers. So in terms of receiving, not named George Kittle, like actual wide receivers, I'd say no. I say one will be over 900, and the rest will be 450, 650, 750, which is still great. Multiple 1,000-yard receivers, multiple 900-yard receivers is very, very hard to do. I don't see it this year, but next year, when they're all like veterans, then yes, I think 100%.